Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer here at Schalke 04, and we're getting to the business end of the season now. Very exciting. European place still up for grabs. Let's have a quick look at what's been going on. And since you were last with me, form has been a little bit indifferent, although we have played Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, who are top of the Bundesliga. So the Bayern Munich game, we played them at home, got a very creditable 0-0 in that game, and we actually did cause them a few problems. But then we went into Firth, who at that time were at bottom of the league, and I thought, right, we played really well against Bayern Munich, we'll do these 4 or 5-0. No, a 0-0 draw, and I have no words. FC Augsburg, we beat them 1-0 with a 75th minute Nelson Wiper goal, and then we played Dortmund and got absolutely smashed 5-0, which, to be fair, I don't really think we're expected to be in the position that we're in the league anyway. So, you know, getting beat by the top of the league, well, it's not just getting beat, is it? We got absolutely smashed in front of 81,000 fans. So quite embarrassing, really. But again, you know, it's one of those, isn't it? So today we've got two games for you. We've got FC Köln and Karlsruhe. So the Köln game is at home, and then we've got the away game. And then we'll go and play 4 games off camera and come back for Stuttgart and Wolfsburg in the next episode. And these games are very important now. FC Köln are chasing us. Wolfsburg are chasing us. I think they're a point behind us in the league. In fact, let's just have a quick look at the league and see how we're doing. And Bundesliga table. And there we go. Yep. Wolfsburg are 1 point behind us. FC Köln are 4 points behind us. We also have Mainz 05 to play as well. So these teams against the games against teams like Firth, they've got to be a guaranteed 3 points, because there are games that we're going to play coming up now that we're not going to get the 3 points out of. Borussia Dortmund, perfect example, got absolutely battered 5-0. I mean, this Karlsruhe, they're bottom of the league at the moment, but Firth were when we played them, and we couldn't get the 3 points. Anyway, let's move into these two games. And the first game is against FC Köln, and we'll see you in the dugout for that one. Well, welcome along to the home dugout for this game against FC Köln. They're all important games now. If we want that European spot, it's very, 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 very tight in there. So, I mean, just one loss or dropping points will see us drop out of that European placing. But anyway, I made a few positional changes today. We've had the dreaded email about Castanaras. Brought Castanaras in as our new striker. He's in a 6.51 overall. I've tried him in a variety of positions, advance forward, complete forward, etc. We've had the dreaded email through that we're very worried about the lack of goals from Castanaras. So he's out of the team now. Can't really afford to have somebody in there who is just firing blanks. So Quadrigo is going to play on that left-hand side today. So the team is Müller. Yes, Müller is back from injury. Müller in goal, back four of Becker, Lawrence, Newman and Bullet. The midfield three are Demar, Aydin and Gruev. Two wings are Quadrigo and Bazzi. And Wiper is going to play up front today. And we're underway. And we have had a shot already, and it was on target. In fact, we've had 4 shots now, 3 on target. At the moment, Köln are not even in the game, so I was going to drop them a little bit of encouragement there. But Bazzi coming down this right-hand side, it does get cleared out from the back, but now Gruev puts his foot on the ball. Bullet, ball forward there, Aydin, a long shot that hits the post. I've lost count of the number of times in the last 4 or 5 games that we've hit the frame of the goal. Some games it can be like 3 times in a game. It's very, very unrealistic. Bazzi now down that right hand side. Aydin now. Can he get the ball in the box? No, he's just given the ball away. So we now have lost possession, weirdly, on that right-hand side. But Aydin has redeemed himself, picked up the ball. That's going to be offside. And the linesman is not flagging. And that is going to be offside. He was a mile offside there, Wiper. But at least he was in a position and scored a goal, which Castellanos has not been doing. Yeah, you could tell that was going to get disallowed. The way the games have been going recently, you know, with hitting the frame of the goal so much, disallowed goals, we're not really being allowed to score goals. But anyway, we are looking the fitter of the two teams, and we have started much better. And what have we just witnessed there? What have we just witnessed there? I mean, that needs to be watched again. So I've slowed this right down. This bears watching in slow motion. Throw in from Becker to Damar. Watch what Damar does here. He kind of hits it with the right side of his boot, spins it up, flings his left foot at it, and then Wiper with an overhead kick. Let's just watch that again. I mean, just watch the technique here from Damar. This is incredible. Damar, look at this. When I say he swings his, I mean, that is just a thing of beauty. And this finish here from Wiper, stunning. Okay, so coming up to half time now after that absolutely awesome strike from Wiper. And he's on a 7.6. He deserves to be on about a 15 out of 10 for that strike. That was just incredible. So I'm just going to say I'm happy with the number of shots on target, and the decision to put Castellanos on the bench and bring Wiper in as the centre forward is really turning out quite nicely. I don't think we need to make any changes, so I think we're just going to go back into the second half or back into the game now, and we're doing marvellously. 12 shots, 6 on target. Colne have had nothing on target as we speak. I would have expected this game to be quite a tight game because Colne are chasing us in game, and they're chasing us for that European spot. But we do win the ball back there with bullets. Newman now, big ball forward. And the ball is pushed forward for Wiper. Wiper's got his second goal, and that is an absolutely brilliant strike. Lovely little ball forward there from Bazzi. And Wiper just picks the ball up. In fact, I don't even think he touched it. He just let it roll in front of him, hit it, and it's 2-0. Absolutely brilliant. So we come back to a highlight for Colne. Ball over the top. That gets headed out. But I can imagine that Colne will score here. They've actually hit the crossbar. Corner now coming in for FC Colne. Are they going to get back into this game? Can we actually defend this? Ball is headed out. Wiper there. And lovely little touch actually. Quadrigo sends Bazzi on his... he needs to just... it's too late. You should have slid that ball across there. You had two men running down the left, and that was very, very poor decision making from Bazzi. 69 minutes, 4 changes. Both my centre backs have been changed. Acosta has come on at right to full back, and I have taken Wiper off. I need to protect him. I need to put him in cotton wool, because if he's the only striker that we've got that can score goals. Castellanos does get another chance to come on and try and bag himself a goal. So let's see if those changes, we've freshened the defence up. Let's see if those changes have actually not been made yet as we speak. So we do have Colne coming down that right hand side. Can we nick that ball? No, we can't. It's played inside. And that's pulled everybody in that right hand side out of shape, or our left I should say. But the keeper does make a smart save. Becker now, Quadrigo. I don't know whether it's Quadrigo who has made the difference on that left-hand side, but Gruev does pick the ball up. Bazzi now, what can Bazzi do? Ball over to Quadrigo. He slides it in, and Aydin there just nicely slides the ball across the line. It's 3-0, and that is brilliant. Lovely little ball forward there from Bazzi to Quadrigo. But instead of shooting himself, unselfishly, slides it to Aydin. This is a very, very good result if this stays. Moving through now into the 80th minute. They are playing very narrow, FC Colne, so I think we are exploiting that down the wings. But Becker now coming forward with the ball, slides the ball in the box, straight to a defender though, but Aydin there to Damar, playing really well now, knocking the ball about nicely. Commentator's curse as per usual, and we now have lost possession. Colne coming forward. I would have thought at this stage of the game, even if they get a goal back, it's not going to make a huge amount of difference, but I would like the clean sheet. And we have got fresh legs on in defence. The ball is being knocked around really nicely. A lovely ball down the sides again for Bazzi. What's Bazzi going to do? He's going to put it in the back of the net actually. That's only his third goal of the season. I think if he'd have played like this for the other 3 quarters of the season, we probably would have seen some more goals from him. But that was a very, very smart finish. And we're actually exploiting this space down in the wide areas. Quadrigo's having a good game. Bazzi is having a good game. And we're just coming in at them, and they don't know how to cope with us. And after 19 shots and 12 on target, we come away with a nice 4-0 win, and that is amazing. And we're going to say that's about as good a win as you're likely to see. And we are going to give them a real pat on the back, because I think that all helps with dynamics and the best attacking that we've seen. So let's move the game on now, see where we are positioned. So I'm guessing Wolfsburg have won. Yes, they had a win against the team that we play next, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, this Karlsruhe. We play them next. They've had a nice 2-0 win. We need to do the same. So at the moment, we're now in... and something I think has changed there, because there was 6th and 7th were the European places. But now 5th seem to have opened up as well. I'm not quite sure about what's going on there. But anyway, 27 games played, 47 points. Very, very nice. And a pretty awesome result, that one, against FC Colne, who, were challenging for those European spots. Anyway, we move on now, and we have a game against Karlsruhe now. It's an away game, but they are bottom of the league at the moment, so we're expecting plenty of goals in that game. Will we get them? Well, we'll see. We'll see you in the dugout. Well, welcome back to the dugout with the news actually off camera that we've had a really good youth intake, and I've let the director of football signing about half a dozen players up who have got quite a lot of them have got 5-star potential. So some good youth players coming in, and obviously they're all German lads as well, which is really important for this save. So the team is the same for this game. Müller in goal, back four of Becker, Lawrence, Newman and Bullet. 3 in midfield, Damar, Aydin and Gruev. Quadrigo stays out on the wing, Bazzi on the other wing, and we've got Wiper up front. Can we do the same again? Let's hope so. So we have to bear in mind that we are away, and our away form is not amazing, if I'm honest. The last away game that we played, we got absolutely battered by Dortmund, but then a lot of teams are going to do. But we've started well. We've had 4 shots, 3 on target. I'm just going to give the lads a little bit of encouragement, but not while the game is underway, or the highlight is underway. So we come back to a corner, and Damar is going to take the corner, swings the ball in, out to Aydin. Aydin now plays to Gruev to Newman. What's Newman going to do with this? Bullet, and well, obviously that wasn't a highlight then, was it? So we are going to give the lads a little bit of encouragement, just moving up to half time. We might have had a lot of the ball, but it's not doing us an awful lot of good at the moment. And I'm going to say this is unacceptable. You never get 2 games alike, do you? You know, Wiper, who scored that amazing goal in the last game, is on a 6.9 and not scored. Damar, who made that incredible cross with the flick, is on a 6.5 in this game now. Bazzi is actually injured. He wants to stay on, but I'm not quite sure that's the best idea. Who else can we play over that side? Damar can play over there. Castenaras. Shall we bring Castenaras on for a bit of a run out? What does he like to play? He doesn't really like to play out there anyway, so we'll make him an inside forward. So we've got 2 inside forwards on the pitch, and we'll put the wing back on this side, or the full back on attacking duties, and see if we can create a little bit more down the sides. But Aidi now with the ball fires into the box. That's just over the bar. And we're now moving into the 50th minute. Not an awful lot happening in this game. We've had 13 shots, 8 on target. And now the ball is coming forward there. That's in the back of the net, and we're actually... Typically, we're losing to the bottom of the league again, 1-0. And this is just... I mean, I really don't know. 1 or 2 little tactical changes I've just made. See if we can get ourselves back into this game. I'm not quite sure how we're 1-0 down, but this is how the game plays, isn't it? You know, you get some great results against teams that you think it's going to be a close game. Then you play the bottom of the league and you're losing 1-0. Not quite sure on what planet that works out, but anyway, Lawrence to Damar, ball over to Bullet on that side. Wiper sticks the ball in the back of the net. There's no flag. The referee has got his arm in the air though. He's rummaging for his whistle again. It didn't look offside to me, but it wouldn't be surprising if they did give it as offside. But it is awarded. We're back to 1-1. So coming up to 60 minutes on the clock now, and 3 points here is pretty vital given some of the games that we've got coming up. And we don't pick the ball up there, which is a little bit frustrating. So this bottom of the league team here they've actually given the ball away now. Wiper, can he get his second goal? No, he can't. But we've still got possession. Castenaras playing on that right hand side. Gruev to Bullet. Bullet is taken out there, but that is not deemed worthy of a highlight. So 1 or 2 more little tactical changes to see if we can get the winner in this game. At the moment it doesn't seem to be coming, and worryingly there is a highlight. We do pick the ball up. Bullet has got the ball. We need to stream forward now and support him. Can we actually do that? Ball through to Wiper. Wiper, a nice ball through to Quadrigo, and it hits the post and goes the wrong side. And that was a chance for a breakaway and the second goal. But Aydin now is going to float this corner in to the back post. We will pick that up, I think. And that actually comes to nothing as well. We're getting quite a few non-highlights in this game. 78 minutes, 2 changes, well actually more than 2 changes. Da Costa and Kalangui have come on as attacking fullbacks. Mainka has come on at centre back, and Numa was on a yellow card. And brought Wiper out onto the right hand side, and then Dai's come on at centre forward. We're just trying to mix it up now. Let's try and get this winning goal, but again it's another one of these bottom of the table games. Oh, and that's dropped in. Aydin with an absolute brilliant goal from the free kick. We need to watch that one again. And I think there was some goalkeeper buffoonery going on there. We just look at it from this angle, and the goalkeeper actually flaps at it wildly, and we have gone 2-0 in the lead. We are just going to drop to a cautious mentality now, just to try and see us out. Bit of time wasting, drop the passing directness, the tempo's been dropped, and let's just see if we can see this game out. Can we? We do come back though to a corner. Damar, another goal here would be absolutely brilliant. I've had to make a lot of tactical changes in this game to get this. Is it going to be a result? It is a result. A 2-1 away win at the bottom of the league. But had to fight really hard there. 26 shots, 14 on target and an XG of 2.06, and I had to work my little socks off there with so many tactical tweaks and changes, and unbelievable really. But anyway, we do get the 3 points, and that's the important thing, and we are going to give them a very well done, and that was an excellent result. And sometimes in Football Manager, you click the buttons, you send a team out, set a tactic, you win the game 4-0, and you just sit back and watch all of the stuff happening in front of you. Other games you have to work really hard in, and believe me, I was clicking buttons like Billy O there, just trying to change the game, just trying to move things round, and in the end it worked in our favour, a nice 2-1 win. So let's have a look at the league table. And we are still fifth, 28 games played, 50 points, but Wolfsburg and Mainz 05, well, to be fair, everybody else below us has still got to play yet, so it's predictably still very, very, very tight around there. But there is a little gap opening up there now. That 8th position that we really don't want, at the very least, we want 7th this season to try and get some European football. Eintracht Frankfurt at the moment are now 9 points behind us, but they do have that game in hand. So, but anyway, we're going to now go and play some games off camera, and I'm going to play these 4 games here, Gladbach, Freiburg, Leipzig and Mainz 05, and we'll come back for Stuttgart, and well, guess who we're playing on the last day of the season? Predictably, it's Wolfsburg. Not a bad little episode again, if I do say so myself, and we actually were witnessing there a wonder goal, that wiper overhead kick. But as good as that overhead kick was, that scored us the goal, that Damar touch and cross was probably one of the best pieces of possession I've ever seen in Football Manager. That was stunning. But anyway, like I say, going to play 4 games off camera, come back for the last 2. Let's try and get some European football for next season. And of course, we have FM24 coming up very, very quickly now. It's probably going to be within the next week or 10 days or something like that. Not quite sure, but all exciting stuff. Okay, we'll see you very shortly for the next episode, and well, the roundup at the end of the season.